let's go over here to the kiosk and speak to our friendly neighborhood robot here, ETA 0. So they've done some things. They've changed some things. Apparently, the selling they have a select all button now on when you want to sell items from the store. One thing I was curious about, I don't really want to select all. I won't let me select any because I have 600. So I've maxed out both types. So right now I can't sell. So let's look at buying stuff, and we'll come back to selling here in a moment. So today in the exchange infiltration operation rewards. So this is the rewards you get from doing the 400 level infiltrations. You can again max that out at 600 during the week, and I did max them out. I guess over the last couple of days. So looks like you've got more slots available for storage. We can always use more slots, so we'll definitely buy that. You have precision code breakers and code breakers, pretty well stocked on those. So, but you do have these shape stabilizers. I think it's always good to get the shape stabilizers. So I'll pick those up. You have the Python blueprint. So if you're sitting there with your first Python, you're trying to work towards getting the others. This is a good way. You could at least pick up a head start on one of them. The Blair code as well, and then looks like Zester's Devotion, a pretty good pistol. Certainly good for boss fights. Reduces the resistance, I think, of some of the bosses. So that's really helpful. Last Dagger, it's a good one as well. The Greg's Reverse Fate. Obviously, this is one of the favorites. So if you don't have all your copies of Greg's, and this will give you a head start on that. And then Ajax, along with the matte jewelry blue. I always pick up the colors. Why not? Matte coral blue and bright matte gray, along with platinum gold hair. So blonde dye job if we want. So that's cool. So let's go over to look at the exchange. So this is the exchange. Now this is from your selling your blueprints. So again with some more storage slots. Why not? Right. Equipment slots. So weapon slots on your character. So this is for your storage locker, if you will, or your vault if you're coming from Destiny or you know. Anyway, this is for your character slots. So two additional slots for weapons on your character. Of course, that's weapons. That's you know reactors. That's really anything. Again, they're selling the ultra precision code breakers. I pick up so many of those running missions. I really don't think that's a good buy at the moment. Shape stabilizers, absolutely, always going to get those. Um, Restored relic, I mean, the problem is rocket launchers are in a weak place at the moment, but they're eventually going to buff them, guys. So I mean, you might as well, if you've leveled up everything else, start focusing on them. So if you want to, this would be giving you a head start on that. Crystallization catalyst, I'm never going to turn down crystallization catalyst or an energy activator. So piercing light, amazing weapon. So if you haven't done this yet, finished it, here's your chance to get a nanotube and save yourself a little bit of a grind. So that's always good. Executor's a decent shotgun as well, so that's a good buy. And clairvoyance is an interesting place. I still think the beam rifles need some serious love. And then the matte brown color here, of course, we'll pick that up. It's this bright leather green, interesting. Still get that. And then matte dark gray. Always like the gray colors. And then platinum silver. So kind of if you want to make your character look a little older, there you go. Interesting stuff. I was hearing some of the other YouTube streamers, talking about wish that there were more rare items in the store. I think they could put more rare items in the store, but I think there'd have to be a hefty price for them. You can't just throw the same price blueprint for something that's rare or difficult to obtain in here without making it and the price be adjusted so that it's relevant. So let's go back to selling some real quickly and look at what's required. On the sales side, we were talking about the fact that they changed some of this. So one of the things they've changed is, you could it's only going to sell up to the 600, so it'll cut you off if you get to the point where you're going to cross that threshold. But you have this C, you hold C to select all. I don't really want to select all, but I do want to look at something because I'll the last time I was doing this, last week when this first came out, I'm just gonna make it where I have two left of everything. When I tried to sell this, it said it would warn me and say, this is from a character that you don't have yet. I have every character, so that didn't make any sense. So, see, it still says this: materials that can be used for researching descendants or items you do not own are included in this sale. You want to proceed? Of course, I want to proceed, but I don't understand the comment because
No,
I do own Eugen.
Yeah.
So I wonder. What I'm wondering is, I didn't craft Eugen. So is it because I didn't craft him? Is it because I bought him? Let's test that theory, right? I think with Valby. No, wait. I'm trying to think. What character did I farm? I don't really want to sell an ultimate blueprint, but I'm going to do it just for the sake of this. So let's sell one of these Valby ones, right? Ultimate Valby, I did on my own, right? So I definitely did that. Oh, see? Okay, interesting. Okay, so it let me sell that. So I'm wondering. I can't think of who else. Who else did I grind for in the basic ones? I don't remember.
Yeah, sir.
Wait, Luna.
Luna as well, yeah.
Luna. Let's see. Can we find Luna? Here's Luna. All right, let's do a couple of Lunas. Let's see what it says. Yep. Okay, so clearly what's happening is it knows that I didn't craft that character. So it's telling me, that giving me the warning because I never crafted that character. Like Lepic, for instance, I doubt I don't think I crafted. Oh, maybe. Okay, maybe I did craft Lepic. I don't recall. That's very strange, though. No, because see, it's doing it again. Materials that can be used for research and descendants or items you do not own are included in this. So there's something buggy going on there, for sure.
I could test that for you, LT.
Okay, yeah.
Because I bought Ajax, Ultimate Ajax. I wonder if I've got an Ultimate Ajax pub that I can go and
But see, I mean, like I ground for him, right? It's the Ultimate Ajax. I ground for him. I wouldn't sell him, NJ, and here's why, right? Here's why. I think, the normal mode characters, when player trading comes in, these aren't going to be worth much, right?
Yeah.
They're because people are going to want the ultimates. But the ultimate blueprints are going to have a lot more value in that environment than the regular blueprints. So and I don't, again, it's not going to be anytime soon. I'm not expecting that they're going to roll out a player trading mechanism in the near future. But I think it is coming. They do say they're going to do it, and they say they're going to do it, after season 2. So it's going to be a while down the road. But I mean, if you don't need the cash, if you will, I'd probably hold on to and be trading them last. I know you get more for your money there, but they're more rare, so you'd probably get more value out of them trading them to other players than doing it here. But that's just, I mean, you don't have to listen to that advice. That's just kind of where I'm at the moment. Weapon wise, you kind of know what the good weapons are and what the weapons are that are.
My thoughts on that just now, LT, is I'm selling everything because by the time this trading comes in,
You'll
It's
have another
always,
you'll have more. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, definitely,
And
definitely.
everybody will have the ultimates that they want.
Yeah.
You're looking at
Uh
new players coming into the game.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. You're
you
right.
know,
You're right. No, it's just 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 something for us to talk about and think about. I think
yeah.
30 of these, man. I got 30 blueprints for the executor. That's crazy. So I wonder if I go sell all or C. See, it won't. Okay, I have 30 of them. I press C to sell them all, and it won't sell them all because that would put me over 600. This is pretty cool. This is pretty smart. They've really thought about this, right? So it won't put me over it because that's going to give me 599. So I can sell that, and then I can come down here to Haley and sell one of these for one, and now I'm back up to 600. And Bob's your uncle, as they say.
Where's
And there's
LT? Where's the sell all button?
so if you go back into it and you just like, let's say you've got one that's got, this one's got 209, right? If you look there, it's C. On my screen.
Uh huh.
It's saying select all. Like when you show it, for me
Yeah.
it's C is the button. But
Yeah.
it might be mapped differently on your keyboard. I don't know, but it'll basically, or if you're using, if you're on Xbox or PlayStation for any of those other users out there, then you're going to have a different button there. But you can see it's in the bottom right hand corner of the pop up, and that pop up for me says it's a C button. And of course, now if I try to push it, nothing's going to happen because I have 600 already, and that's going to
Yeah.
be it. Nothing more that can happen. Um, so yeah, so that is what's going on with ETA Zero today. That's I mean, like I think it's a good addition to the game. I think that if they're alternating catalysts and energy activators week after week, which is kind of what I would have expected. That's fine. I know people were like, I wish we could buy more, but they want you to grind, and over time you can, once a week you can buy some more. I don't think. I think selling energy activators one time a week is probably okay. I think with the crystallization catalyst, maybe they could sell them in a 3 pack, you know. But they're selling those so cheap on both counts. They're selling them for 15. That's cheap, guys. That's not a lot. If it was 60 or I think it was 15, right? Let me go back into it. I already bought it, so it may not tell me. It does. It tells you. It's not that one. It's this one. Yeah, 15. That's cheap. Really, when you think about it, right? That's cheap. So, and I realize that's because that's how much they're selling, most of the other blueprints for. But, you know, what I'd like to see is maybe, a 4 pack for 60 or a 3 pack for 45. With the crystallization catalyst. Now with the other one, I mean, how often are you really using energy activators? You know, um, that you aren't already finding in the wild. I mean, look, if you're grinding, if you're getting on the game once a day, playing for a couple of hours, I'll show you my screen for a second. But if you're playing for a couple of hours a day, getting on the screen, getting on the game and playing a bit, you're gonna, I've got 18 materials here. So that's at least 4 probably crystallization catalysts. If I go to it was Devour, maybe I had 37, because I was doing it a bit today. Again, that's probably what 2, 4, 8, 9 maybe crystallization catalysts. Same thing over here with 28 and 6. So again, that's probably, I'd say at least 2 for every 10, maybe something like that. It's got a 20% drop rate. So if you say 2 for every 10, then again that's 6 more. So I mean, you're getting them a lot if you just do a few missions a day. And a lot of people now are doing these 400% missions to level up weapons. I'm doing it myself to level up weapons, to level up descendants, because it's just a really efficient way of getting a lot of experience really fast. So I'm thinking, this is the move, and in doing that, you're getting a lot of materials. Maybe if you're hunting particular guns that you don't have yet, or descendants you don't have yet, you can farm those a little bit more than what you're doing otherwise. But yeah, I think it's a pretty great addition to the game, and we're seeing a lot of really positive movement in that direction. So